Welcome everyone to first plan weekly of 2023. It's 12th January. First item is mine. Please join me welcoming Rajan. He joined as a front-end engineer for product planning last week. Rajan, tell us a bit about yourself. Where are you located at, and what do you do outside the work?
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Rajan, and I worked as a front-end engineer from last 8 to 9 years. I have also worked on a little bit backend on Java and I guess few SQLs. Uh, I have mostly worked on Angular, and uh, I was working in learning domain earlier. After that, I decided to try some thing on tools. That got me to GitLab. Uh, After that, right now I'm in Pune. I'm staying in not only staying in Pune, but also I have few activities which I do outside of work. Like usually we go for hikes. There are many road trips we have done from here itself, mostly travel plans, and usually I cook dinner for my wife, and I have tried many of the cuisines till now, and still learning on that side. Yeah.
Thanks, Rajan. Second point is demo. Julian, you want to take over?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a sec. So where's my... Yeah, so I just wanted to share how integrating quick action with work items is going. It's many moving parts, so it takes time. But so here's an objective. Right, I need to preface this by saying that Alex Andrew is the one who created the POC, and I just added enough code on top of that to get to a state where things kind of work from user perspective. So this is a work item objective. I can do label, critical, assign someone, and change title, foobar, and preview works. I can save it, and it gets reflected. I can do the same with a task, which is foobar is also a task. Yeah, so that's a bunch of things I tested. I can do shrug. I don't know why it's useful, but yeah. Yeah, so meaningless. And that's the demo, yeah. So this is the change is not in a reviewable state. In fact, there are still many things I need to fix. So yeah, it'll be a week or so until I get it to a state where it's reviewable. Yeah, just FYI. Yep. Questions?
I just have a question that when these quick actions are working, so is it this all done by the backend only, the service for updating the labels and everything, or
It's mostly the back end, yeah, for now. So the only change required in the front end is you just need to get the right auto completion endpoint, yeah. And it's kind of a bit twisted because for the auto completion itself, the backend embeds the auto completion routes in the initial response, but then for the preview markdown, you need to get that from your view component as regular string. That's a bit odd, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, those are the quirks that I need to fix and track down.
okay,
Yeah.
great.
Do we have a documented list of quick commands that work items will support?
Oh yeah, so about that. So for the initial MR, I want to support a limited set of quick actions, like the common ones, like title, signage, just you saw. I'm not sure how it would work with a clone or a move or relate those quick actions. I hope they come for free, but if not, yeah. So a bit extra work is needed probably. Yeah.
Yeah, so Deepika, I had a quick question around the commenting part. I believe you are probably already aware about the commenting issue with the objectives. So just wanted to know, like, do we have an open MR that I can test it out?
Yeah, so I have a demo for that as well. And yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yes. So let me just share my screen. Yeah, so what I'm working on right now, so I just wanted to start by saying that this was started by Simon, and since he's on leave, I am taking it forward. Okay, so what this MR is in review right now, and there are little some things which are not still not there is subscriptions. So right now what is being done is that we're fetching not only system nodes, we're fetching all the nodes, including the comments as well. So if you can see, we are fetching the comments and it is showing all the images and everything. So that's yeah. But when we are showing the comments right now in this MR, in the initial phase, there's no editing. You're not able to edit the node because this is just the initial thing we wanted to get in before the OKR deadline. So we're not able to delete it, edit it. It's just we are showing, fetching the comment and showing it on the list. That's it. That's what we are planning to do here. And since the subscriptions are still not working, when creating a comment, we are fetching the notes again to make sure that the created comment is still visible here. So right now the work item notes query is being refetched again to make sure that it is visible. Otherwise, when the notes will have subscriptions, that query will be removed, and we'll be able to like see everything real time. Here right now the real time is not there, and in the first there's a lot of confusion going on that subscriptions was working earlier. It wasn't ever working. It's just that that was a bug where the cache was invalidated. In the first MR, when I was working with notes, every time I was updating any widget, the cache was invalidated and the work item notes query was fetched again. That's why it seemed like that the subscriptions are working, but it was never working. So yeah, so this is for the MR. Yes, I'll share the MR with you, Kushal, and it's in review, and it should be in hopefully soon.
Yeah, I added the demo item in the Plan Weekly agenda, so feel free
Okay,
to
I
add there.
yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
and one more thing I noticed here, like if you scroll to the top,
Mm-hmm.
the drop down for the sorting of activities says newest first. So
Yeah, so I've changed it to newest first right now just to test.
okay, okay,
It was always oldest first, but since whenever I make a change and there's a logic written in my code to make sure that all the pages are fetched and the first, so I have to test it. So I just make sure that it's not broken anyway, anytime I change anything. So yeah, it's in storage. That's why it's showing newest. I just changed it.
okay.
Yeah.
So regarding the editing part, is it part of the subscription effort that we are doing, or editing is a separate issue? Editing of comments.
So that's going to be separate, and
Okay,
subscriptions are going to be separate. Yeah.
okay.
Because it's not so just to make that clear as well, that there's a lot of legacy, because all the things that issues support right now are Vuex dependent, right? And whenever we are trying to like do anything with comments, because we're doing everything from scratch, so there are a lot of use cases, there are a lot of legacy code that is being like we are writing it from, we are copying something and we are removing what is not needed right now. So it is not a very like straightforward thing. We like every small thing that we are going to do, we'll have some discussions around it, like do we want to have it, maybe we can do it in a better way. So another reason that we had to make this MR very small is because we just didn't want to like copy everything and clean later, because that will have a lot of technical debt for us later. So, and it takes time, right? So yeah.
And Julian, I'm guessing that slash commands are limited to descriptions only as of now.
Yes, right. That's correct. Also, can Can we create like a new task or OKR with the like description included, or that's not available through the UI, right?
So when you are creating it from issues page, so you can
Uh-huh.
create objectives from issues list page, and
Right.
you can create key results and child objectives by visiting an objective first. But to begin the creation, you only need title, and additionally, it's confidentiality. It is only after creating it first and then
Right.
visiting
Yeah.
it,
Okay.
you'll
Yeah.
be able to see the
So I
description.
thought so. That's why. So for this initial iteration, you will only be able to apply quick actions for the existing work items in the description field. Yeah. And then we'll need to consider the comments and other things after that.
Do you have any additional questions? Otherwise, we still have some time for socializing, so I can stop recording. Okay, I'll stop the recording.